Here we go, and we are live. I got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. First thing is, though, I just want to check and make sure the audio's good. Normally wait a bit before I start checking the audio, but I want to check right away just to make sure you guys can hear me. So, okay, hang on. It seems fine. I'll just leave it as is right now. We'll leave it as is right now. So, yo, Mayo, Shockfire, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. We made some changes once again. So, last stream we did was on Sunday. And on Sunday, I had that big, crazy new setup. I told you guys I went out, I bought my first ever big, legit gaming PC. I had this crazy dual monitor setup. We had a new camera. All this new stuff for this stream. And I got it all literally just to improve the streams. We streamed all day Sunday with it. How long was the stream on Sunday, actually? I can check real quick. We streamed for a little while on Sunday. It was streamed for about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours on Sunday with this new setup. And during the stream, you know, it was fine. The stream crashed. First time ever I've ever had my stream crash. It did crash once before on Mayo. You pointed this out. It did crash once before during the low tad shiny hunt, but that's because the power went out. No matter what device I was using, the stream would have crashed when the power went out. So the stream crashed. A couple of the videos from the recording of the gym battles got corrupted. I'm like, I hated how the face cam, the lighting, and everything looked. And I'm like, okay. You know, it was just the first stream with this. I'm like, maybe it'll get better. And then I'm watching back this stream just to, you know, see how it looked. Dude, it wasn't for me. I didn't like it whatsoever. I'm like, dude, yeah, all that cool fancy stuff was nice, but it just wasn't for me. The next day, Monday, I put everything back in the box and returned it all. I spent like 4 hours in this store on Sunday. I bought the PC, I bought these 2 monitors, mouse, keyboard, the whole ordeal. Everything. Sunday night, set it all up. Super excited for it. Streamed on, Saturday night. I spent all day Saturday doing that stuff. Saturday night, set it all up. Streamed on Sunday. And man, I just like this setup better. This setup I have right here is literally maybe a quarter of the price and is like, I mean, as kind of bare bones and basic as it gets. But I just love this setup so much more. It's just so much more fun. I personally feel like it just looks better in my opinion. So I made a big deal about it last time having this new setup. We had that for just one stream. We're back to this normal setup now. I will note, when we make the Shiny Nuzlocke its own video, there will be that one segment where we're in the different setup and there might be some issues with the one Psychic Gym battle, but you guys that were there, you'll know and understand. To those that are watching this right now, you'll know and understand as well. One thing I will note, I learned a lot from making that. This was the span of 3 days. I didn't have that PC for more than 24 hours. I'm like, yeah, I want to return it. And literally when I went in, the guys were all like, oh my God, what's wrong with it? Because I came in with everything. Like, I want to return everything. Like, oh, is something wrong? Is something wrong with all this stuff? I'm like, no, nothing's wrong. I just don't like it. I just don't want, like, oh, can we replace it with something better? I'm like, nah, man, I'm just, I'm good. I just want to, you guys can just have it back. It's just not for me. They're like, oh, okay. They were checking everything. Like, it was weird. So the guy at the registers the returns, because the place I'm at, the registers where you do the returns. You know what? I'll start explaining this a bit more in a bit. We're doing a shiny hunt today. Hydrapple. Let's get into this shiny Hydrapple hunt, and I'll be talking about this whole story while we're shiny hunting it. To everyone tuning in, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We haven't... Oh, Mayo, yes, there was... Hey, yo, happy belated birthday. And you were sick. I'm the same boat, man. That's why... So this is permanent like this. So this is like the end of the game. We don't get the music. Dun, 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 dun. We'll get that in the Nuzlocke playthrough, though. The reason why I haven't been streaming the past couple days, I've been sick as well. I apologize. I would have loved to stream, but I was just too sick, man. What was it? Barely slept Monday night. Tuesday, I had the biggest test of my life. Passed the test. Happy about that. And then the rest of the day, Tuesday, dude, I was just so cold. My body was just freezing. I was like flu game Jordan in there taking that test. But thankfully, I did pass that test I had to take. Then, sick all day. Yesterday on, Wednesday, I no longer was cold. I had like 103 fever that day. I was cold too on Tuesday. No longer cold, but I was just like, stuffy nose, sore throat. And today, like, I feel kind of better. It's just when I start talking a bunch, I'll start coughing or something like that. So just let you guys know, bear with me while we do that. I am, I didn't want to not stream. I wanted to stream so bad today. So we're continuing the Shiny Hydrapple Shiny Hunt. Gil, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. All you guys tuning in, thank you so much. It means a lot. I'm so excited, man. I want to let you guys know, too, starting today. No. Well, what day's Christmas? Monday. Merry Christmas to all you guys. So I don't know if we'll stream Sunday because it's Christmas Eve. I might. I don't know if I'm doing anything with my family and stuff. I'll have to ask. If I'm being honest, I'll have to ask them. If I'm not doing anything, I'll probably stream Sunday. If not Sunday, that's video Saturday. We'll definitely stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll do I'll give you guys a long stream tomorrow. Oh, didn't I? You know what? Didn't I say I was going to look for a mass outbreak of this thing? Oh, it's only the event mass outbreaks, pretty much. You see, oh, yeah, it's only these event ones. We're looking for Applin, by the way. So, Shiny Hydrapple is what we want, but you need the Shiny Applin for it. Well, I'm going to flip around. Let's go messing with the dates a bit. Let's just go to the end of the year. And if that doesn't work, we'll just Shiny Hunt like normal. You go System, Date and Time. Right? I think that's just it. So here's the thing, now you have to check, like, all these different maps now. Surviper, Magikarp, Event 1. I know you guys can't see the screen, by the way, I know. It's just faster. No, nothing. Kitakami. Ooh, Pachirisu mass outbreak. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. Barraskewda, Litwick, Primeape. Litwick again. Alright, nothing there. System settings. Squovit! No, we don't want a Squovit mass outbreak. Lotad? Yo, there's, Lombre. There's Lombre mass outbreaks? I didn't know that was a thing. Meryl. Minecraft Mon. Ghastly. Haunter. Oh, come on, you're giving us Ghastly and Haunter? The Poop Beetle. Mudbray, nothing there. So, did you guys get the, Gil and Mayo? Did you guys do the, you're able to get the starters now? You guys grinded. I might off-stream that with my brother. Because you guys said it. I saw your comments on the videos. It's way faster doing it with somebody, right? Rather than doing it on your own. Another lone boy in the Kitakami Woods. Man, having to check multiple maps really makes this take a lot longer. Date and time. We're time traveling here, trying to find a mass outbreak of Diplin. Oh, you know what? I don't have a Diplin caught, so it's going to show up as a question mark. Wait, do you have to catch one or just encounter one? You know what? I should probably go catch one. I don't even know if I've caught one yet and registered it to the Dex. Or Applin, yeah, that's what I mean. Do I need to have caught an Applin to be able to... Oh my god. There's an Applin. Let's catch him real quick. Because again, I don't know if I need to have one caught. How many Master Balls do we have now? We're up to 3! Let's go! Starting off strong, caught him on a quick ball. Alright, now we have a Applin. Yeah, registered to the Dex. Okay. There's a group of them over here. Imagine the shiny was just in that group right there. That would have been insane. Like, talk about best case scenario. Let me check the map. There's so many of these Litwick mass outbreaks. Oh, you know what? Can there be mass outbreaks of Applin in the terrarium? That Scizor one's cool. Oh, Rockruff. No, it doesn't look like anything here. Alright, back to time traveling. Back to time traveling we go. Uh-oh, they didn't change. Is that bad if they didn't change? Shockfire, thank you for tuning back in. I appreciate it. We're currently time traveling to try to get a Applin mass outbreak. Hoot Hoot Ducklet. There's all these half of them are the event Litwick ones. Tattlebulb, Gyarados, Dunsparce. Metatite. Alright. I have not. If I'm being honest, I haven't played since the last stream. I've been sick. Well, actually, no. I was studying for the test I had. Then I was sick. I really don't just lay on the couch. I should have been... Actually, now I think of it, I should have been grinding. I gotta start that, though. Test and sickness is a winning combination. Dude, it was rough. I was like flu game Jordan in there taking the test, dude. I passed it, thankfully. It was rough, though. Dude, these mass outbreaks are rare. Maybe it's because it's the event ones are going on, so it makes it harder. Like, I have 3 Litwick ones in a row. I don't want a Litwick mass outbreak. Luxio, Litwick. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Litwick mass outbreaks here in Kitakami right now. I do not want Litwick. Alright. It's looking grim. Looking grim here. I said I'm only going to the end of the year, so we only have... I'm at the 30th right now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the outbreaks are just Litwick right now. Litwick, Noibat. Litwick. Litwick again. Litwick again. Floette. Or is it Flababy or Floette? The evolution of the Minecraft Mon. Bergmite. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna fire up a sandwich and run it. Here we go. Furret. Litwick. Lotad. Okay. Like to see a Lotad one. I got 5 Litwick mass outbreaks. It's not looking good. Tandemouse. Luxray. Ooh. Floette. Alright. Nothing we want. Okay. Set the date back to whatever it is. It is the 21st. All right. And back we are to going the old-fashioned way with the sandwich. Not using a mass outbreak. Man, we really got nothing. If only that was a Litwick. It's in the Tangtree thicket. Oh, that stupid beetle. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Litwick mass outbreaks. Like, you've got... yeah, I'm not getting anything other than Litwick. The sandwich. The dragon sandwich. I think I didn't need to do anything for that, right? Yeah, I don't even have to look up the ingredients because it just gives it to me. Picnic. Look at the squad. Where's little Apple? Oh, there he is. Look, he's so little, couldn't even see him. I did see the trailer for the epilogue. Yes, I'm excited for that. So that's how we'll get the mythical. That little purple thing. I believe you can actually see it right now, right? It's at the shop, you guys said. We gotta lock in for the sandwich. That avocado wasn't the best. That one was good. Crazy how the mythical's just out in the open like that. Yeah, I know. It's just chilling there. It's been right in front of us this whole time. I wonder if, they won't unlock the shinies for the epilogue, will they? For the legendaries? That's not a thing? Like, shinies that are locked don't get unlocked? Is that not a thing? What sounded like a car horn honking there? Yes, pack up and go. Wait, I was on foot when we were doing this, right? I think so. This was the last shiny hunt we did. It was like Friday night. I might go, let's go look at, oh wait. Imagine. Why aren't any of you green? Just one. Again, I apologize if I sound weird. It's not the mic. I'm sick, so I'm all stuffed up. Don't worry, it's not the mic or your audio. Hey, let's run down here to the store, because I think you can see the mythical, right? They don't unlock them? Crap. Yeah, that's it right there, right? So right now in the game, and this isn't something that just started to happen. This is something that's been like this, I believe, since the Teal Mask DLC came out. No, I'm not talking about the Vulpix sleeping up on the awning, which if it rolls over, rip Vulpix. What I am talking about is that little purple thing right there. You guys see that? You see the lady saying, don't be shy. Just to the left of her, there's that Pikachu thing. Just below that Pikachu thing, there's that purple thing. That purple thing, from what I understand, is the mythical Pokemon we will gain access to in the epilogue of Scarlet and Violet, which I'm so excited for, and I think it's so cool. It's literally been just right here in front of us, what, since September, and we had no idea. That's so awesome. Steal it, she's old, she won't notice. I wish we could go grab him. Imagine using it early. So now I can tell you guys my story. So, as you guys that were tuning into the last stream saw, we had the new setup. What I did last Saturday was go out and buy a PC. I'd never had like a gaming PC before. So I went out and bought one. Bought the PC, dual monitor setup, mouse and keyboard, the whole ordeal. Got it all. I spent like 4 hours in this store buying everything on Saturday. Spent all night Saturday night setting it all up. Then we streamed for about 3 hours on Sunday. And it was fine. Like, setting it up was fun. The stream was fun. I didn't, like, dislike the stream. But if I'm being honest, like, compared to these streams where I'm in this other setup, I was like, man, I don't know, just the vibe sitting over here in this other setup, I just simply liked more. And then, I mean, the stream crashed on the PC. I've never had my stream crash before. Only other time it did crash is when the power went out. Regardless of what device I was streaming on, that would have happened if the power goes out. A couple of the files were corrupted from the video that we were recording from the gym battles. I'm like, this is the first stream I did. And it wasn't even that long of a stream. It was only 3 hours. And we're having it crash. Videos get corrupted. And I'm like, it was fun streaming, because obviously streaming is just fun. But, I don't know, just sitting over there in that setup, it just didn't feel the, it didn't feel the same. It was fun, but it wasn't as fun as these streams are over here. And then I'm watching the stream back, and if I'm being honest, I just didn't really like how it looked that much. Mainly the camera and background stuff. And I could have got a better camera, yeah, I was just using this one I had. But, like, mainly the background stuff, I'm like, that's my... I told you guys, I always talk about how cool I think those shelves are I got over there with all the cool stuff on them. I liked having them, or I thought I'd like having them in the background of the video, or the stream. But, man, I just like the simple background I've got right here. It's like the same thing when I do the pack openings. Like, I don't run a face cam. I don't have anything up in the background. It's just like the plain basic background. I just like the simplicity of that. I like how it looks for my content. And I don't know, well, I literally went back and I watched probably about, it was like a 3-hour stream. I maybe watched about an hour of it, about a third of it. I just watched the stream back and like, yeah, I didn't like how it looked. And so before I even went to bed, no, I was laying in bed that night. Mind you, I had the PC for probably 24 hours at that point. And I decided, I'm returning it. Nah, I'm returning the PC. So then, I went to bed Sunday, having made the decision I was going to return it. And then, I wake up Monday morning, and I'm studying for this big test I have on Tuesday. And I'm sitting there studying. I'm like, as I'm studying, I just keep thinking about trying to return the PC, because I'm like, it's the holiday season, like, I hope I'll be able to return it. There's the place I was at had a 30-day return policy. And I'm like, I could just wait, obviously, and just keep using this stuff. I'm like, no, but, like, if I would want to stream again, like, I'll just have all that stuff and I won't even be using it. Like, I just want to get it out of here. Because while I was studying, I kept thinking of it. It kept being on my mind. I'm like, I'm going to be sitting there taking the test. The test was 100 questions, 3 hours long. I'm like, I'm going to be sitting there taking that test. I'm going to lose focus, and I'm going to be thinking about returning that PC. I'm like, I just have to it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. I just got to get rid of it. So what I did on Monday, I took everything down, packed it all up in the original packaging and everything, brought it back to the PC place, returned it. I walked in, you go to just the register to return stuff. Went into the register, I'm like, hey man, I got to return. And the guy's like, oh, okay. And he sees everything I start putting up on the counter. He's like, whoa, he had to call someone else over to help. And the guy's like, oh, hey, gentlemen, what's your reason for your return today? I'm like, if I'm being honest, I just don't like it. And he just looked at me, he's like, what? I'm like, you don't like it? Is there something wrong with it or something like that? I'm like, no. There's nothing wrong with anything. Everything, I'm honest, like, worked pretty good. I didn't mention that the stream crashed. I was just, the stream crashed because there was an update, so that would have been regardless, I believe. But, like, I was like, nah, man, everything worked good. If I'm being honest, just the PC stuff just wasn't for me. I didn't like the whole setup and everything like that. Like, it was cool, just not for me. Just not for me. So, the guy's like, oh, okay. And I think they thought I was trying to, like, scam him or something like that. Because they're like, when'd you buy this? And so one guy, the guy that was called over to help, asked me, when'd you buy this? Then the other guy that was originally there opened up the box. Now, I don't know if he looked down in the box or if there was, like, some stamp on the inside of the box. It looked like he opened the box and sniffed the cardboard and said he bought this on Saturday. I was like, what? Dude, I swear, it looked like he opened up the box, sniffed the inside of the box, and said I bought it on Saturday. And it wasn't like, do I have a box over here? It wasn't like he opened the box and stuck his whole head in. What he did was, so there's the boxes. These are the flaps for the boxes here. You open the flaps up on the box, and normally you go inside the box here. He went over and he sniffed the flap of the box. And I'm like, what? Yo, Super, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. This guy opened the box, sniffed the flap of the box, and said I bought it on Saturday. I'm like, yeah, what he said. Dude, I'm like sitting there just, I mean, dumbfounded that this guy's sniffing the box, figuring out when I bought this thing. And then they're going through everything. It was a whole ordeal. They had to pull the PC out. This guy was checking the serial numbers. They pulled all the monitors out. We're looking at all those, making sure everything was there. I'm like, yeah, man, I think they thought I was trying to scam them. I'm like, man, I just don't like it. Like, it's just not for me. And so, eventually it took a little bit. It was like maybe 20 minutes. Also, too, dude, they couldn't get the PC out of the box. Yo, Justin West, thank you for tuning in. They couldn't get the PC out of the box. And so the PC, there was these two styrofoam pieces, and you slid it into this box. And they had the top and the bottom of the box open. They had one guy with his arms on the PC, and the other guy holding the box, and they were ripping on it. Couldn't get it out. I'm like, my brother was with me. He's like, man, you really put that in there good. I'm like, I just put it in exactly how it was when I got it. And they had to, like, cut the box all open to get it all out. It was, again, that was a whole ordeal. This whole situation was just weird, if I'm being completely honest. But, nonetheless, I returned the PC. We're done with that other setup. This is the setup for where I'm streaming. I just like being over here better. It's just so much more fun for me. I don't know what it is, like, it's a way more basic and simple setup. Honestly, the chair I have here is more uncomfortable than the chair at the other setup. But I just like this setup, man. I like the simplicity background. It's just for me. It just fits better, in my opinion. I like the simple background and all that stuff, so yeah. We're back here rocking the OG setup. That'll be part of the Pokeplaya lore. You guys remember when the Pokeplaya had bought a PC, had it for 24 hours, used it for one stream, and returned it? That's part of the lore. Sometimes it's better to just stick with what you have, you know? Exactly, dude. If it's not broke, don't fix it. One reason why I was excited to have that PC, I was like, it's gonna make because it was the dual monitor setup and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna be able to stream Showdown and all this stuff. I can still stream Showdown on this setup here. It just wouldn't be as good. So I am getting something else to make the streams better. Something to add on to the setup I have. So, the Showdown streams will be coming soon. The tier list streams will be better. There's going to be improvements with all that stuff still. Because that was one of the excited things I had for that new setup. All the improvements and stuff we were going to do. But that'll still come. That will still come. Probably next week, if I had to guess. Actually, because I don't know. Shipping might take a bit to get stuff in time. But it'll, don't worry, guys. We're going to do some Showdown streams soon. Back to some more fun tier list streams. I've just been having so much fun with this DLC right now. That's why we've been mainly doing this. And I know the DLC was Indigo Disc, and we're here in Kitakami, Teal Mask, but we're looking for shiny Applin so we can get the shiny Hydrapple. And then, excuse me. What was I going to say? I forgot. I had something else I was going to say, I think, but I forgot. So, yeah. We're back to the OG setup. And if you hear the dogs barking in the background, I do greatly apologize. They're out there just hollering and yelling. Oh! I do know what I was going to say. So, starting... I don't know what day. Mythical Pokemon tier list, you still plan to do that? I'll do that for sure. We did the all legendary tier list that included mythicals. I should just do the you know what? I'm gonna do one of the I don't want to do it of every mythical. I want to do it of like the mythical per gen. So there's only 10 total. I'll do it of that. I think that'll be fun. That'll probably be a shorter stream, so that what we'll do for that one is I'll have 2 tier lists ready to go. And we'll do one stream, end it, another stream, and just run that. I'll probably do that for one of them. But then, after this shiny hunt, the plan is to do, the starters. I want to start getting some of those starters, man. Oh my God, Rowlet Com Day, is officially announced now. That came out on Monday. It officially got announced. Our boy Rowlet is the next Com Day for January. I am so excited for that, dude. I'm going to grind that one so much. Obviously, it's January. It's going to be freezing cold, but it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for it. I might have to spend money just to get more bag space. So I can do the shiny hunt, or have more shinies. But then obviously I still want to find one in the game. I must sneeze, hang on. Sorry. Go to the blueberry school, go to the cafe and talk to the chef. When this sandwich is up. When this sandwich is up, we will. There was a Larvitar combo years ago and you got one shiny the entire event? Really? Dude, my luck on the recent com days have been... I mean, they're normal. It's been the flashback com days where my luck's just been juiced. Earlier in the year, there was the flashback Larvitar com day. I got so many. The Charmander one, I had my best ratio of shinies ever. I think I played for an hour, and I think I had 31 shinies from Charmander. Dude, it was absurd. I literally couldn't believe it. Of course, it was one I didn't even want that much. And like, we've already had 2 Charmander com days. I have enough. So that's why we're gonna do some shiny Charmander giveaways. Maybe not Charmander. I might evolve it to Charizard. Shiny Charizard giveaways. Hang on, I want to check. I have some here, right? Yeah. Yeah, from Pokemon Go. Yeah, so, see, we already have a bunch down here. So we'll definitely go ahead and, I'll give some away to you guys. I don't know how we'll do it. I think I can do the, there's like a randomizer you can do for YouTube comments. I don't know if it's live on the chat. I'll have to look in it. There might be an additional one for that. Like, pick a random name from the chat. Or you know what? We might even... If there's just... I mean, if I have, like... Like, how many of you are in here right now? We have 4 of you in here right now. I might just do... I'll title the stream, Giving a Shiny Charizard to everyone watching the stream. And I'll just give them to only... Yeah. I'll just give it to all you. Everyone in the stream will get a shiny Charizard. People be saying it's clickbait. No. We're giving you guys shiny Charizards. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. The one real benefit I learned from doing that PC is like how to better organize this setup I had before, dude. If you guys had seen it, so I have this desk in front of me. There was wires spewed out all over. I have all the wires nice and tucked away now under the desk. I put my feet up under this desk at this one spot. They used to be, I'd be moving wires out of the way. I've got them all tied up all nice, dude. It's nice and organized now. I bought some new electrical plugs and everything to make everything easier and nicer. It's so perfect now. One thing I am doing, I'm getting a bigger light, though. I am getting a bigger light. There was that item, right? I keep seeing that Pokeball up there. I gotta go grab it. If you're naughty. Nope. Ooh, Grassy Glide. That's a good move. That's a good move. Oh, you know what? Hey, I think I have an egg that's about to hatch in Pokemon Go. If it's our Vesta, we do a giveaway. Just get Hidden Ability Grookey and you're all set. Dude, I know. Citadel's in the game? Yeah, 5 out of 5 on a egg. Eggs hatching. If it's Larvesta, we're doing a giveaway. Oh my god. Lick it, tongue. $14.97. That's kind of decent. Dude, I've barely been playing. I haven't been playing Pokemon Go. If I'm being honest. It's all snowy out. They need to do, like, there's nothing that's, like, enticing me to play the game right now. Showcases for some Fatmons. I mean, yeah, there's just nothing in the game that I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I kind of have everything I want right now. We're just waiting for Rowlet Calm Day at this point. Just waiting for Rowlet Calm Day. And Sinnoh Tour. Sinnoh Tour is going to be fun. I wonder what they're going to release. Because Arceus still isn't in the game. They were showing some stuff of Origin Form, Dialga, and Palkia. But I don't know if they're saving those for Go Fest or not. So I'll be interested to see what Sinnoh Tour's like. Those are the best events of the year. The tours, Kanto Tour, Johto Tour, and Hoenn Tour. Johto Tour and Hoenn Tour were my two favorites. Those are definitely my two favorites. Johto Tour because, dude, me and my brothers, I remember going out at, it's wintertime, so it gets dark really early. We're out there, there's snow all over, pitch black outside. But it's like, because there's snow, there's kind of still light out, you know, for those that live in areas where there's snow, you know what I mean. The light from, like, the moon and everything reflects off the snow, and it's like it's light out still, even though it's dark out. But, we're out there doing that, and we encountered, like, Entei, Suicunes, Raikous. It was so cool, because the three beasts, or dogs, whatever you want to call them, they were spawning in the wild. They had, like, a really high chance of flea rate. I don't know if, I think one of my brothers caught, like, a Raikou. I don't think I ever caught one. But I think only one of us caught one. But still, just going out there and playing that, and those guys were all there. That was awesome. That was so much fun. And then last year with Hoenn Tour, I had such a good time playing Hoenn Tour. The raids all day, Kyogre and Groudon. I remember we met up with these, a group of, like, my brother's friends. And there was this one kid. He had, I think, 6 shiny Kyogres in a row. No joke, dude. I swear on everything. It might have been 4. It might have been 4. I think it was 4. I think it went 4 in a row, then a non-shiny one, and then the 6th one was a shiny as well. Dude, I had never seen anything like it before. 4 shiny Kyogres in a row. It was insane. It was crazy. It was absurd. And then it was Primal, right? Primal, Kyogre, and Groudon raids all day. And then at night, there was like a 2-hour window, I think, with Rayquaza raids. And we didn't know about it the first night. Then we found out about it on the second night we went out and did it. It was so much fun. It was so much fun, dude. I would love to stream those, but if I'm being honest, it's too cold. If those were during the summer, I would love, like, maybe Go Fest, I might. But it's too cold for your boy. I can't have both hands out. One hand's got to be in the pocket or something. When are we getting Kecleon? Kecleon's in the game. Yeah, Kecleon's, he came out, when did Kecleon come out? Was it not Hoenn Tour last year? Or right around that time? So Kecleon doesn't spawn in the wild. You guys looking for a Alolan Muck? I got, yeah, I remember seeing an Alolan Muck right over by, when you go into that first, you go to the first class with Lacey. And I think it's, yeah, the coastal biome. I saw one right over there. Just above, just north of the, or no, if you're looking at the entrance to that little classroom area you were in, it was just to the right of it. That's where I remember seeing one. I want a perfect Groudon. I can't log in, so I can't get it back. Ah. I have, dude, I got some stories about the 100 IVs with Kyogre and Groudon. So, and I don't know what year this was. It was during the pandemic, when everything was online for school and all that. I was sitting at home one day, and me and all my brothers were at home in class. And I'm sitting there, and I get, I don't think I got invited to it. I think there was a Groudon raid we could see. And we're like, oh, let's do this. So we did it. We had this raid room we would do where we would invite other people. And we invited some people. And so we had full lobby, or not full lobby raid. We had enough people to beat the raid, went through and did it. And I got 100 IV Groudon, dude. I was so hyped. And this was like when I was like, I wasn't playing Pokemon Go a ton at the time, just here and there. I played it a ton the first year it was out. And then, Johto came out, and I played it a ton then, and then I kind of, like, fell off and didn't play a whole bunch. But then, it was, like, I think it was 2020 is when I got fully back into it, and it was because of getting that Groudon. I got the 100 IV Groudon, which I was so hyped about. Then a couple months later, we do another remote raid. I'm sitting at the exact same spot in my house, and it was a Kyogre. I don't think I did it with... I don't think we were the ones that hosted the raid. I think I got invited to the Kyogre one. And so, I get invited to this Kyogre raid. Do it. I see the IVs. I'm like... Or the CP. I'm like, oh my god. Because for those that don't know, Kyogre and Groudon are identical for CP to IVs. It's the same. And so, like, if you max both of them out, both of them are maxed out the same CP. And so, I'm like, oh my god. That's the same CP as the Groudon was that was 100 IV. Yo, Avery Wan Kenobi. I like the name. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. We're out here shiny hunting Applin right now to try to get a shiny Hydrapple. But I see the Kyogre. I'm like, oh my god, that's 100 IV. And so I throw my Pokeballs. It's pretty easy to hit excellent throws, so I'm hitting a decent amount of excellent throws. Come down the final couple balls, like, oh my god, I need to get this. Breaks out, breaks out, breaks out. Last ball, breaks out, don't get it. 100 IV Kyogre ran for me, dude. I was like, no, I could have had both of them, Kyogre and Groudon, both 100 IV, but unfortunately, Kyogre ran away from me. And so, that made it my goal to try to get another 100 IV Kyogre. For the rest of the time, those raids were out, didn't get any, didn't get any, didn't get any. Then Hoenn Tour comes around next year. Or last year, sorry. And I'm like, okay, we have Primal Kyogre raids all day. I am getting another 100 IV Kyogre. I just have to. I think it was the third Kyogre raid in. I got another 100 IV Kyogre. I couldn't believe it. After so long, dude, finally, I found another one. And it runs away again, dude. 200 IV Kyogres ran. I couldn't manage to catch either of them. I was so mad, so upset. I'm like, no, dude. I got my second chance, and I blew it. Because, actually, when was it? So, Hoenn Tour was last year. So, the summer before, during the Pokemon Go TCG event in Pokemon Go, when Mewtwo was in raids, and Dragonite was spawning in the wild, and Slacking was spawning in the wild, and this Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise were all spawning in the wild. That event, the Pokemon Go TCG event. The first raid I did of that event was the Mewtwo raid. The first Mewtwo raid I did. Weather boosted, 100 IV, ran away. And I did so many raids. That was the, I think, at the time, during that event, that was the most raids I'd ever done for a single Pokemon. And it was Mewtwo, because I was just grinding to try to get another 100 IV. But I never even got a second chance at catching one, because I never even encountered another 100 IV one. I got multiple 98s, and only one shiny. Never another 100 IV. And so here I am with Kyogre. I'm like, I'm getting the second chance right here. I have the second... I have the second 100 IV right here, and the Kyogre ran away. Dude, I was devastated. I'm like, there's no way. So then we go out, we keep playing Hoenn Tour the rest of the day, just grinding raids that whole day, because they gave you a bunch of free raids. And, I had a bunch of coins saved up from putting stuff in gyms. That's one kind of problem right now. I haven't been playing as much, so I don't have any really stuff to put. I haven't been putting stuff in gyms, so I'm Poke poor right now. I got no Poke coins. I spent them all on the Shadow Lugia raid day. I haven't recouped anything yet. I gotta have to start going out to some... I'm gonna have to go out of my way every day to stop at some gyms to put some stuff in. I go to the real gym every day to go lift in the morning. I haven't right now because I'm sick. But, I gotta start going out of my way to stop at some gyms on my way there and back. But, we end up keep playing. We run into the group of my brother's friends. And I told you guys there's the one kid that I had, I believe, 4 Kyogres in a row. It was most definitely at least 4. It might have been 6. I believe it was 4. 4 shiny Kyogres in a row. And I remember we did a raid with him. And it was the raid that broke his streak. He didn't get it. Then we go to the next raid. I vividly remember where we were. We do then another Kyogre raid. And we're like, this is probably the last raid we'll do for a bit now, because we had to charge and stuff. We're like, we're going to head back home and go charge and everything and come back out. Go do the raid. Kyogre, beat it. The CP's back. The CP was back. I don't remember off the top of my head what it was. But the 100 IV CP pops up on my screen again. I'm like, there is no way. I'm getting a third chance now. Second time today. Second time during that day. I get a 100 IV Kyogre. I'm like, this one is not running from me. Thankfully, I managed to catch it. It didn't even take me very many balls. I think it took like 3 or 4 Pokeballs, and I had like 18, and I managed to catch it. Dude, I was so hyped, so excited. 100 IV Kyogre, 100 IV Groudon. I literally maxed it out right away. I had tons of rare candies. And so, I used a bunch of rare candies on it, maxed it out right away to level 40. Not to level 50. I don't have it powered up all the way to level 50 yet. But maxed it out to level 40 instantly. Same CP as the Groudon. It was so cool, man. So, I had 200 IV Kyogres run from me. Managed to catch the third one. And then, I have 100 IV Groudon. And then I'm like, well, we got 2 of the 3 for the Weather Trio. Only one left is Rayquaza. And so, Rayquaza comes around for GoFest 2023. Mega Rayquaza. That was the attraction for GoFest. The first day, I don't think there were any Mega Rayquaza raids. I believe it was only a second day thing. And the day we were playing, we go to this place where there was just a absurd amount of people playing. Every single Rayquaza raid we did had a full lobby. And if you didn't get into that full lobby, because the lobbies filled up instantly as it hatched, the next, like, 3-4 lobbies of every raid were all full with 20 people. I had never seen anything like that in Pokemon Go. I hadn't seen, like, when the game first came out, there was a lot of people playing. I saw more people playing GoFest 2023 than ever before. We were in a pretty popular spot, though. For those that watched the Trainer Club, we were at the same spot he was at for GoFest. Day 2, 2023. We ended up meeting him and stuff, and that was really cool. But we did so many Rayquaza raids, dude. I think I did 49 Rayquaza raids. 2 shinies, which I mean I can't complain about. But I had already had 2 shiny Rayquazas before. No 100 IV. One of my brothers managed to get 100 IV, and the group I was with, there was 4 of us total. I did 49 raids. I think the others might have done, like, at least 44 each. We'll say 42 each. So think about that. 42 times 3 plus 49. That's 175 Rayquaza raids. Only 100 IV out of all of us. It was devastating, dude. I wanted that 100 IV Rayquaza so bad. Couldn't manage to get it. So, that's the one I'm still on the lookout for right now. 100 IV Rayquaza. It'll come back in raids eventually, and I'll grind for it once again. But, I personally, for a lot of Pokemon, I'd rather have 100 IV over a shiny. Because I'm like, I want the perfect one. I want the strongest one you can get. Obviously, a Shundo would have been insane. I've never gotten a Shundo for anything. I have no Shundos in Pokemon Go. Do any of you guys have Shundos? One of my brothers has a Shundo Ho-Oh. He got it last, I think it was Chespin, almost a year ago. It was during Chespin Com Day, last January. Or is it Slowpoke? You have a Shundo Yveltal? Super only have Hundos, no Shundo? Yeah, it's me. I only have Hundos. I have Shinies. No Shundo, though. And my brother on his, I believe it was his alt account, he got a Shundo Azelf. That raid was insane. So I'm there with my brothers. And then one of them had his alt account. So that's 4 of us total. Three of the accounts got Shinies. 75. So just think about that for, like, mathematically. 75% of the people that were in that raid got a shiny. We couldn't believe it. It was only us 4 in the raid. It was crazy. It was insane. We were so hyped. And one of them was a Shundo, which was really cool. No idea what that is. So a Shundo is a shiny 100 IV Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So 100 IV, maxed out IVs. It's like pink instead of orange for the IVs when you look at them. It's 4-star instead of 3-star. And then shiny is obviously just a shiny Pokemon. Getting those together, whew, that's rare. Some of the Hundos on top of my head are a Venomoth and Purified Hitmonchan. Oh, you got a Purified Hundo? I have a Gardevoir I could Purify to 100 IV, which I was tempted to do because I'm like, I could have a 100 IV Mega Gardevoir. But I'm like, nah, I'd rather have a cracked Shadow one. It's like, I think it's 14, 14, 15, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, Mayo, I know how you feel. I hate coughing. Since I'm sick, it makes my headache hurt more. You have a headache because you're sick, and then you're coughing because you're sick. And when you cough, it hurt. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Hope all is well, Mayo. Hope you get better soon. What's up with everyone being sick right now? Who wouldn't want a Hundo Gardevoir? I'd rather have the shiny Gardevoir. I mean, the Shadow Gardevoir. Oh, the Hitmon. You didn't under. Okay, I get what you mean. My first ever Shadow Pokemon was Snorlax. And I purified it. I was pissed, dude. I'm like, because Snorlax is OP in every league for Go Battle League. And a Shadow one's just even better. And I had no idea. I purified it. Who's the twerp that made me sick? Dude, everybody I know is sick right now. It's just something's going around. One thing that kind of sucks, too, for this year is school for everyone ends this week. Like, there's a lot of people that are still in school tomorrow. So, like, you have Christmas, or you have school all the way up until the weekend, and then Christmas is 2 days into break, or 3 days into break. It's like, it doesn't even make it feel like it's Christmas time at all. Like, it doesn't feel like Christmas at all right now to me. Maybe it's because I got to put some festive stuff up. I said I don't like a lot of stuff in the background. Maybe we do put some festive stuff up for Christmas. I'll have to maybe I'll find something for tomorrow. Just to let you guys know, too, everyone in here. So I'm going to start streaming. The schedule is going to be, excuse me. I'm going to start doing long streams. A Santa hat for Rowlet? Oh, that actually is a good idea. Excuse me, I keep burping. So, no, I like that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to find a Santa hat we're gonna put on Rowlet for the next stream. That's a good idea, Mayo. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for sure. But, so the plan is, right now, go live every day about 11 a.m. Stream till about 3. So 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So about 4 hours. Have shorts go up around 4 o'clock. Not around 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock. Videos still every Saturday. And then occasionally, not occasionally, multiple times during the week, we do a second stream during the day at night. So how we normally stream now at night, or how we normally have been streaming, still do that. Probably maybe about the same schedule we've been doing. The only difference is I'm just adding the streams during the day. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Probably about 11 a.m. Central Standard Time to about 3 p.m. every day I'll be live. And right now we're finishing up the see, here's the thing. If I still sound sick tomorrow, we're just gonna do like a shiny hunt or something like that. If I'm better tomorrow, I'm gonna do the Nuzlocke. One thing is, the first Nuzlocke we did was the Let's Go one, and I was sick on the last one. I'm like, for the big finale, like, I just sounded awful for that one, so I'm like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to do that until I'm better, to make sure we bring all the hype and energy. Look at Bellsprout. He's boxing the tree. Do you see that? Bellsprout was just punching the tree trunk. Favorite Christmas movie? Christmas movie? I liked The Polar Express growing up. Oh, that Bellsprout wants to smoke. He's chasing me. I always liked The Polar Express. I remember when I was little. Daddy's Home 2. The Claus movie. A lot of people I know like Elf with Will Ferrell. I don't know. I don't really watch Christmas movies. Like, I watched them when I was little, not really anymore. Here's a good question, though. Or is this even a question? I was gonna say, like, what's your... Like, Thanksgiving, it's your favorite Thanksgiving food. What's your favorite, like, Christmas time food? Like, for instance, there's, like, eggnog, candy canes. People make, like, Christmas cookies. All these good things. For me, dude, the cookies around Christmas time, they're the best. They are the best. I'm gonna have to go to the store tonight and try to find some cookies. That sounds good now. Christmas cookies? Oh, can't go wrong with them. Look, we can see those applins in the distance on the trees. Unfortunately, none are shiny, though. Super, you're making them from scratch? Dude, so here's the thing. I love cooking. Cooking, grilling, smoking, like, meats in the smoker and stuff. I love doing all of that. Baking, I'm bad. Because baking, everything has to be, it's like a science experiment. Everything has to be exact or it's wrong. Cooking, you can just kind of guesstimate everything. Like, with a lot of the stuff I make, like, I've made it so much now, like, I don't even need a measuring stuff. I just kind of, like, do a splash of this, a splash of that. Like, I can just tell by looking at it what to do. But, with baking, you gotta have that stuff spot on. Or it's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be wrong. And I made this, it was a, banana cake. Where it was essentially like banana bread, if I'm being completely honest. And I made this cream cheese frosting with it. Let me tell you guys, That cream cheese frosting, that's the best frosting there is. There's, normally it's on, like, red velvet cake, which red velvet cake's my favorite kind of cake. But the cream cheese frosting on it, oh my lord, that's the best thing there is. I'm getting hungry just talking about this stuff. There's no way that's the same Bellsprout, is it? Right? There's no way this dude's been chasing me this entire time. If that Bellsprout follows me to the top of the hill, I'm going to catch him out of respect. But, like, I made that cake. That was the one thing I made. But I've made cookies before, and they've never come out good. I always mess something up. Okay, he's not following me. I visited my nephew in Jersey. We went to this Christmas thing where you can rent campfires. And the smoke was so bad we had to leave and refund everything. Rent campfires. I've never heard of that. Do I have the right backpack on? I have the normal backpack. Let me change that. I like this, the new one they gave us. Yeah, I like that one. I like this outfit, dude. We got a good fit right now. No. You guys are making me hungry. I'm gonna have to go make something. Those applins barely spawn. I know, dude. It is kind of rough. The lady at the cafe has sparkling power 1 sandwiches. Really? Because I got a dragon encounter too. If I'm being honest, I don't think it's making any more applins spawn than what would normally spawn. Like, it seems like it's the same amount that would normally spawn. Can you buy an unlimited amount of them, or are you limited to a certain amount? Let's go look. Because I like, we're seeing applins, but I don't feel like it's like a significant amount of applins. Works like the restaurant food in Paldea. Are you serious? This one right here? Oh my god. Sparkling power all types. Dude, look how good this looks. Yo, Nathan, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm playing on my own right now. Some others in the chat might be doing a union circle, though. They have good food here. The pizza, the milk. This is my kind of place, dude. The pizza, the shake, the fries. The special, though. Those gummy worms on the bottom right there. You see that? Yes, please. I'd rather have the sparkling power. Oh! They said I look hungry, so they threw in a bit extra. They must have heard us talking about the food. What is all that? Oh, jelly beans on the bottom? You like the fries covered in the good stuff on the left there? Man, this is the best thing we've eaten. Some like pudding donut thing on the left there. Oh my god, dude. That's like some... it's not ramen, is it? In the cup? Thank you, lady. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know what? Can I fly out of here from here? No, I can't. Okay, yeah. Go to the entrance. Back to here. All right. So, like I was telling you guys, I don't even think we were getting that many extra spawns. So, dude, this is... Were you always able to make sparkling one sandwiches? Oh, what are we running into? Poochiana. Poochiana. Run. Get away from Poochiana. We don't want you. Hey, look. So, we lost the dragon and counter power sandwich. I should have gone the other way. I saw a bunch of applins to the left, and we went to the right, and there's none. Look, there's one of the tree there. Okay, one thing I will note. There's a lot more normal Pokemon now. Compared to before. Which was nice. And not having to worry about running into anyone else. Let's try this, though. See if we can find anything off this. I think, like I said, the best course of action is probably going to be a mass outbreak. But because of the events going on right now, it's hard to get a mass outbreak. It is rather difficult to get a mass outbreak of, like, something you specifically want. Because, for instance, in Kitakami right now, we have 5 Litwick mass outbreaks. Ah! Come on, Pokemon. So is this the first, like I said, were you ever able to do these before? Sparkling Power 1? I don't know. I've never... Because the only time you could get Sparkling was with Herba Mysticas, right? And I don't want to be doing what we do with Munchlax again. Resetting every time. So we didn't lose the Herba Mysticas. That was kind of a pain. Because we kept running into shinies and we couldn't keep them. What was that? Oh, the beetle thing. So I still can't tell if the dragon sandwich actually made a difference or not. I think it did, because... Oh, I was going to say, because we're not seeing multiple on a tree anymore. And then we run into a tree right there, and there's 2 of them. Oh, look, there's a bunch on the ground. Normally they're in groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and none of them are shiny. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Well, let's check over here. I feel like when we find the shiny, it's going to be on the ground. I don't think it's going to be in a tree like this. If I'm being honest, I think it'd be cooler to find it in a tree. Find a green apple in the tree. That'd be so sick if it was on a tree with multiple. And there's like the green apple one on the one side and the red apple one on the other side. That would look sick. I love the music over here too. Ugh. Oh man, thanks to all those again. I've been wanting to say that watched the professor video. That one popped off. That did good, like 1,400 views. That video did good. Shout out to you guys for telling me to do that. The Easter egg thing with Professor Sada. That was really cool. And a lot of people were saying it means that like we're in a time loop. I'm like, a time loop? I'm not thinking that in depth with it. I wonder though, so if we get a new black and white game, I wonder if it'll tie into the teal mask and all. Or the indigo disc, sorry. That's the thing, I mean, that's now what we're looking forward to the most. Like, yeah, we have the epilogue thing on January 11th, I believe. Which we'll stream that. They said about an hour of gameplay for the story. For that. That'll be fun. But then, the thing I'm looking forward to the most has to be, whatever game's coming out next. Now, I know we're about a year out from that. About maybe 11 months. But everyone's assuming it's going to be black and white something. I was thinking that, like, imagine they don't give a black and white game because we went to Unova already for this. Like, everyone's thinking because we went to Unova in the teal or indigo disc, that means the next game is going to be Unova. But imagine if they're like, oh no, we went to Unova here, then we're not, because of that, we're not going to do the game as Unova. And they give us, like, Let's Go Johto. Which, if I'm being honest, I don't want another Let's Go game. It was fun playing through the Gen 1 game, but man, if I'm being honest with you guys, the catching mechanism sucks. Leveling up sucks. It's just, the game was fun for, like, the battling, going through Gen 1, the story, obviously, all that stuff. It looked cool, too. I like how the game looked. Man, catching and leveling up was awful. Legends Kyurem. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about that. Which, I think if they give us the Legends game, wouldn't it make sense if it's the dragon? Because, if I'm not mistaken, Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem were all one dragon at one point. So, imagine we have to resort to breeding for Applin male. We don't even want to talk about that. We'll do a mass outbreak before we do that. I'll time travel until we find a mass outbreak before we have to resort to breeding. If you guys see me hatching eggs for something that spawns in the game, just know that is the last resort. The Malasada method. But I think it'd be cool. So I haven't played Legends Arceus yet, as I've said before. That's the next thing we're gonna do after we finish the Nuzlocke for the Scarlet and Violet Shiny Only Nuzlocke. But in Legends Arceus, like, it's obviously in the past. So, and the game seemed to get good feedback, so it's like, would that entice them to do that again with something like the Black and White games? Unova, I think, is the game-wise, Unova is the most popular. It has to be, or has the I don't want to say most popular. Has the most like cultish following. Like the people that like the Unova games the best love the Unova games, and there's no question about it. Like me, the Unova games I think are the best ones. No questions asked. And so everyone, like, is gonna love it no matter what. But what direction do they want to go? We already had from Black and White to Black to White 2, they moved into the future. But now are they gonna move into the past? Wait, what? The Shiny unlocked the legendaries about the Ditto blocks? Oh, so those blocks are Dittos. We saw one on the first stream. I was like, is that block a Ditto? But yeah, you can't, like, encounter them. Which I thought was a little weird. Shiny Citadel and 2 Shiny Crabrawler today. Yo, Pokemon Enjoyer, thank you for tuning in. In the game or Pokemon Go? Because I think all those are spawning in Pokemon Go right now, right? I just logged in and we saw the, in Scarlet and Violet. I just logged into Pokemon Go. I hadn't logged in a while. There's snow on the ground. There's Citadel spawning everywhere. I wonder how long it'll take to find our first shiny with this Sparkling 1 sandwich. Because Sparkling 3 with Munchlax took a while. Yeah, we were fighting other shiny Pokemon. No, we were fighting other shiny Pokemon along the way. So I can't complain too much. It was just, because of our circumstances, we couldn't catch them. Will Donde attack the apple in the tree? Oh, he knocked him over. Okay, yeah, so he does. Wait, did that say apple juice or applin juice? Applin juice. You know what sounds good? Apple juice. I haven't had that in a while. We gotta go get some apple juice. Gotta go get some cookies and apple juice. It's like a little kid. Oops, Swaddle. Nope, I don't want to run into you. We're looking for Applin and only Applin. Don't need anyone else right now. I do like you, Swaddle, though. Swaddle. What What's this evolution? I know Leavanny's the last one. Silcoon? What's this evolution? It goes Swaddle. What does Swaddle evolve into? We're drawing a blank. Swadloon. Thank you. Swaddle. Swadloon. That was close. Then Leavanny. I like both of them. That's a good evolution line. They're cool. Don't want them right now, though. We want Shiny Applin. The green apple. I don't like green apples that much, if I'm being honest. Only time I ever really like green apples is when you have some caramel with them. You guys remember, I don't know if McDonald's still does this. McDonald's used to give you apples with caramel. That was good. There's always green apples, too. I eat apples a lot. But I just like normal red apples. Like those ones right there. Just a normal red apple. That's what I like. I know there's all these different kinds, too. And I mean, I like changing it up every so often. Like, Red Delicious is, like, a lot of people don't like. I like that one. I think that one's good. Honey Crisp, I think is one of them. Gala's one of them. Pink Lady. Because Granny Smith. Those are the green ones. That everyone's like are the best. If I'm being honest, I don't like them. I don't like the sour green ones. Not for me. If you have caramel with them, though, the green apples might be the best ones. Because they do taste really good with the caramel. Although, now that I think of it, red apples might be... I mean, like, I like the taste of a red apple better than a green apple. Then you're adding caramel to it. I obviously like caramel. And the caramel makes up for the green apple. And that combination is just good. But is a red apple with caramel better than a green apple with caramel? Even though a green apple isn't as good as a red apple on its own? Look, we're getting into the deep thought questions here. Then there's yellow apples. I haven't had a yellow apple in a while. Those are fine. I don't even know. I don't even remember what a yellow apple tastes like. If I'm being honest, it's been so long since I had one. I don't even remember the last time I saw them in the store, now that I think of it. Yellow apples? I guess right now isn't apple season, is it? So there's probably not that many to begin with. So shiny. Alright, Poochiana. You can leave me alone. We don't need to run into you right now. Yeah, look, scared of Donde. No one wants to smoke when they see Donde pull up. Like I was telling you guys, the one thing I learned from the PC from my 24 hours I had it was how to organize everything better. That's why wires and everything are all nice now. This setup looks so nice. I love this setup way more than the other one. Those Lepa berries look more like applins than the apples do. Dude, this is a cool spot. I like this spot in Kitakami here, the apple orchard. And I love how they base, like, we have, like, Applin. Because Applin came out in Gen 8 in Galar, but there wasn't any, there wasn't a spot like this, was there? And Kitakami's based on, like, Japan, I believe? And does Japan have apple orchards? I never knew that. One thing I know is the candy apples. People love those candy apples that is Diplin. I've never had one of those before myself. I gotta try one. Where do you get them? Just like fairs and stuff? Well, now it's not really fair season. Pokemon Drawer, you got 3 of them in the Tang Tree Thicket? Were they in a mass outbreak or just playing? I keep seeing you guys talk about these Ditto blocks too. Are those rare? We found one right away. Do you remember that? No sandwich? Wow. But Pokemon Drawer was in a mass outbreak? Oh, with the sandwich. No outbreak with the sandwich. Okay. Maybe we try that. I mean, we're not at, like, desperation mode yet. This is only the second stream doing this. To be fair, the first stream was 3 hours long. We were looking for it. Oh, is it 3? How long was the last stream we spent doing this? Hey, yo, we gained a new sub. Did I miss it? Did it pop on the screen? It did not. Whoever subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But the first shiny Hydrapple stream, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, so 3.5 hours. So we're 5 hours in. I mean, that's fine. Dude, what's up with these Swaddles and Bellsproutes chasing me down? I'm bobbing and weaving through the trees, and they're still running after me. I thought it was a shiny Starly. Dude, something about over in this area, like the Tang Tree Thicket's fine. No, actually, no. As Super called it last stream. Last time, the Lag Tree Thicket is what it should be called. Because it's always lagging. The Lag Tree Thicket, that's that place. Yeah. It lags so bad in there. Something about this area is just calming, though. You know, we're spending a shiny hunt. Normally, when you have a shiny hunt that goes on for very long, it ensues anger and rage. This one, though, we're in an apple orchard. There's all kinds of nice little Pokemon running around. Nice calming music. What isn't there to like about this area over here? This is the proper way to shiny hunt Applin. In the apple orchard. It is more difficult to find them, though, I feel. I will point that out. Oh, I don't have the DLC yet. No. I keep seeing all these other green Pokemon thinking, and these green leaves, dude. Green Pokemon, green leaves, they keep throwing me off. Sorry, why are you sweating? Look at beyond the walls over here. It's not like I'm on Attack on Titan. So that cliff over there, you can't climb up there to go to those trees up above. We, as players of the game, are limited to this area in here. We can't go up there and go explore beyond. You know who did, though? Lotad did. In our shiny hunt for Lotad, we saw the Lotad climb the wall all alone. He scurried his little way up there. Went all the way up. And he's out there right now exploring a region we don't even know. Lotad's out there by himself, exploring new lands we've never even heard of. Never even seen before. Lotad could be finding new Pokemon. We'll never know, though, because Lotad's gone. He's off traveling in a new world no one's ever traveled through before. Well, speaking of things no one's gone to before, when are we going to find out what this is? I wonder what this is up here. Oh my god, it's 3:46. Or 3:48. Alright, everyone. I'm wrapping the stream up here. I gotta go, I'm sorry. Shorter stream today. We'll be doing a long stream tomorrow. I'll go live probably around 11 to 12 to the 1 to 2, 3, 4. Probably like a 4-hour stream tomorrow, probably. That's all for tonight. I thank you all so much for watching. To everyone that tuned in, to all the new subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. Super, thank you for watching. Pokemon Enjoyer, thank you for watching. Gil, thank you for watching. Mayo, thank you for watching. Nathan, thank you for tuning in as well. Everyone that tuned into the stream today, thank you so much. Tomorrow we will, if I still sound sick and stuff, I will continue the shiny hunt. No, if I'm still tomorrow, if I'm still sounding and feeling sick, we're gonna start to do the BP to shiny hunt the starters. If I am better, we will do the shiny Nuzlocke to keep doing that. But nonetheless, stream tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. That is all for today. I thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And this is the PokePlaya